Hair transplant 2-week update. Okay, so you guys can see I had 3,447 grafts. I had the top done. I had the middle in here a little bit, those extra ones. And then I had the crown or the bald spot in the back done. And I had them all taken from this donor area here in the back of my head, which is largely healed and starting to grow in again. So I had three choices as to where I was going to go for my hair transplant, and the procedure that I got done, guys, is called FUE. There's another one called FUT that's a little older, where they take actually a strip of like the scalp and then move. I didn't want to do that. I did the one where they just take the follicles out and they just replant them where you want them to go. So the three choices that I had looking into this were to go to here in the United States, like Bosnia, one of those. Those were like over 11K. It was way too expensive. Second one is actually Turkey has the best hair transplants in the world. The doctors are world renowned for the surgery, like how well they do it. And that was actually like anywhere between $2,500 and $3,500. And that was a totally viable option to do, way cheaper than the United States, even with the flights. But a 16-hour flight to Turkey, surgery, fly back like the next day or the day after, another 16 hours sounded horrible to me. I did not want to do that, especially since I live right across the border in Mexico. And about 2.5 hours from that, I live in California now. So I can go right across the border there into TJ. And the place I went to is called Capilea. I went to Dr. Ochoa. He did an amazing job. He took really good care of me. And like I said, I had the surgery 2 weeks ago. You guys can see I would have loved to get another inch lower so that my forehead wasn't still so big, but you guys can see my frown lines, which are muscles, still go all the way up to there, so you can't go into the muscles. So that's as low as we could get it. I mostly wanted this front strip done, and I wanted the bald spot in the back done. But I said if we had any extra to please try to put them in the middle, because all the guys in the family have the hair on the sides and the back in my family, but not on the top. So I knew where that was going to be, and luckily they had enough grafts to do some in the middle for me. I was very thankful for that. So anyway, I had the procedure done. It went great. The only hard thing about it is that I've got to wear, like the neck pillow that people wear on flights. I have to wear one of those and sleep at like a 45-degree angle, because you can scrape the grafts off and ruin your surgery really easily for the first month after you have it. So that's the hardest part, is trying to sleep like that. And then also I use this spray like every hour that I'm awake. And it just keeps the grafts moist, and it keeps you from being itchy. And so it's just like a mineral water spray. So, but the procedure that I did was less than a third of what it costs in America at Capilea, right across the border. I actually have a link in my bio called Doc Tours, where they will find you a hair transplant place that's near you. So click into there and they'll find a place that's near you and do a consultation for you and get you set up. So let me know if anybody has any questions on a hair transplant. I'm happy to help.